Sakurai menu here. It's very familiar to people who've been following his games. We'll be going into Smash soon enough. Obviously, the biggest button is the one that you're going to use the most. Smash. Smash. We'll be going.
Just hammer the A button. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. And obviously, when you go to play online, you'll be going in through there. We don't need to pop into there. Challenge wall. Anybody who's ever played.
You gonna spoil that for everyone?
All right. I'll just back. We'll show it from
a little
from
bit.
A distance. Look, nobody can see what's on there. So played home run contest for the first time.
Hey,
people aren't going to do that.
You never know.
Anyways, one of the cool things about this is that you get a nice little picture whenever you unlock something, which is just a little added incentive. Anyways, that's in traditional fashion. Anytime you get one of those challenges, it's going to show you what the conditions are for unlocking the ancillary challenges.
Which makes it even more addictive because you can see the next one you need to get.
And you're going to unlock stuff on that even without trying to. Just by playing through modes, you're going to be unlocking things. So
Nate's that good. He's unlocking stuff without even realizing it.
Smash Run. We know all about that. We'll take a little look at that later. Games and more. There's a ton of stuff buried in here, and I actually want to go to what looks like one of the most boring areas first, but is actually not.
Let's definitely lead with what you think.
We're going to lead with the most boring
We're going to lead with some menus.
This is actually secretly not boring because one of the biggest questions from people, and they shouldn't at this point have this sort of question with one of Mr. Sakurai's games, is whether or not you can customize controls. You, of course, can. Yeah. Go in, make whatever button you want, go in there and do it. A lot of people will go in here and actually turn off tap to jump. We've talked about it before. I don't remember if we talked about it at E3, but I've tried to teach myself not to tap to jump. But
never crossed that bridge.
No, I've when was the first Smash Bros? It's like I have way too many years under my belt to tap into jump, and I know that it hurts my game, but I can't help it.
Well, this is part of button jump master race myself.
I am too.
It's so much better. You got the up tilts.
No, believe me, I know. It makes your up tilts.
This is a lesson for all the kids out there. If you're learning this game for the first
time,
start.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, don't be like Nate. Learn to play with button jumping.
So obviously you can adjust sound levels. We covered this in the picture of the day. You can adjust the character outlines. Depending on how you like it to look on your 3DS. If you want really thick outlines,
I like the thick outline.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Damage display up top, none at all. And of course, internet options. You'll want to probably go in and set this up relatively quickly when you first boot the game. Not only because you can basically opt into all your stuff here and choose whether or not people can watch your spectate your matches online. But you also should set up your profile just because when you do Street Smash, you're going to have this message is going to go out, and you need to have your custom
Smash
for other things. So, all right. Group, we'll cover that later. Tons of solo stuff is buried in here. We're going to cover all these modes, but All-Star, as you know, is unlocked from the beginning in this game. That's never been done before.
Good. And it basically throws the characters that you have unlocked in there. Whereas before, it's like you had to unlock all the characters.
Yeah, it would only unlock once.
Sort of a dynamic mode, yeah.
Right. Classic is brilliant. We'll go into that later. And Inside Stadium is 3 sub-modes. Multi-man, Smash, Target Blast.
And we're going to be doing all this.
Yes. We're definitely doing all that. We're probably not going to do training. We'll just train on each other. We're going to do tons of custom stuff, but that's a whole different thing. We have to somehow... This is an endurance match this afternoon where we're playing Smash for 5 hours, so we got to make it live.
5 hours of Street Smash.
Connecting to Wii U, and then I wanted to... we actually didn't even talk about doing this, but I wanted to show just a quick Street Smash. I figured we might as well...
Yeah.
We didn't even have this slated, but I figured that...
We're doing it live.
Yeah, that's right. Regardless of whether or not you have any hits, you can actually go in here and practice. The way that this mode works, I'll just pretend like I had... Let's say I had... seven people were playing Smash around, which in this office will be basically every
So if
day.
you had Street Pass with 7 people who were playing Smash, you'd be able to go in here and play against.
And you can see I'm Pikachu here. I'm just steering around with the circle pad. You press the A button to charge up and do a direction to hit people. You also use the R button to dodge
and
off to the side like that.
So shielding. And then if you press the circle pad, you can
dodge.
And you can actually counter. So like if someone comes at you and you're able to like dodge at the last second and then hit A, you're able to basically do this counter attack, which is more powerful than the regular attack. Also, if you hit people from behind on this, you're doing more damage, more knockback.
Oh, what's up? Like that right there?
Oh.
Yes.
Nice, dude.
So I obviously did really well there. If you were doing... I'm going to do no on that. If you did that... Oh, look at Aaron. See, Mr. Sakurai is so nice. I was just practicing. I still earned 11 gold. That's really no gold, but at least you get a little something.
But every mode is
practicing
gold.
It's like
if those were real opponents, obviously,
you'd be getting
more gold. Tons of gold, and you actually even get custom moves. I've gotten like a trophy. I just get random prizes.
Everything you do in this game, you're getting some unlocks.
Well, I just got it. Was that you? I've got a hit right now.
Wait, what? That's probably me. I don't know.
Hang on, I'm going back in there just to see.
No.
Is that you? I don't even know who that is. Whoever it is, he's
a lurker. Now. We don't know.
Oh, 1v1.
He's dodging.
Ooh.
Who is this guy? Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. All right.
Nice.
How much gold are you going to earn?
65 for that. Or I guess.
So, yeah.
Ooh,
so I just got a trophy of Mother Brain, and
that's a little bit more.
I earned, lots of gold.
Wow.
Exactly. So this is just if you need another incentive to be walking around with your Street Pass turned on. This is obviously going to be a good one. You're earning stuff by. It's such a silly little game too, and it's super fun. It's like it's like marbles basically on steroids. So.
Way to sell it.
Yeah. I should say that within Smash Run, I don't know how much we'll go into this during our Smash Run section later on, but you can do obviously solo or group. You can also, even though you're going to have custom characters that you customize elsewhere, you'll also want to take the step to customize them within Smash Run because there's the added layer of the powers that you carry in with you.
Yeah.
Which the first couple times we booted this up, I'd be like, oh yeah, I got my custom character. I go in and then you get mid Smash Run. And you're like, where are my power bombs and all my good stuff?
And once you get used to them, you can't go back.
Yeah.
I mean,
it makes a huge difference. Yeah.
One of the other things that you'll want to do almost instantaneously is go in and select your music.
So much music.
Oh.
And I mean, I basically. This will be randomly selected for whenever you play Smash Run. So if there's certain things that you just don't want to be hearing or you don't feel like you want to hear during Smash Run, like for me, I tend to like to get a little bit more upbeat stuff when I'm going. You can go in here and just check
enable and disable.
That Mega Man theme for me is. Oh.
This is the one that I play the most. I think mostly when I run around Smash Run, it's like this is what I want.
It's got that. It's got that.
No, this is an upbeat. This is Metroid.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like Metroid.
Does.
When you're around. You're just getting mobbed on by
That's a good point.
Anyways, go in and set that as soon as you get in. Ooh, now it's just playing. It's very peaceful. Anyways, so that's probably enough menus, I think, to start with if you want. I figure
let's keep it rolling. So one of the things that we were thinking about doing right off the bat is taking a look at the new characters for the series and just getting some folks from around the treehouse who are badass, those characters. So let's bring in some folks right off the bat. Let's get what character do we want to look at first? You want to look at? I know that Scott has a really awesome Shulk.
Let's do Shulk.
So let's get that. Scott, why don't you?
I'll give him this. I'll give
come
him my
on down.
Come on down.
Show us your moves.
Let's do this.
Can you reach this? Well, actually, why don't you take the seat?
We're going to be taking a look at a bunch of new characters today and bringing in different folks to play when the game is started. Way to go!
All right, and gotta say the correct pronunciation for this is Shulk.
Okay,
it's not Shulk.
Did you really just?
So I don't want to hear Shulk.
Did you really just correct me on
Dude,
that?
it's Shulk. Okay. I don't know.
I
can't even hear the difference, but okay.
Smitty knows this because we had to get it exactly right for when we were doing the chants in the background.
Shulk. It's true.
If I hear you call
it's
it
kind of hard to
today, it's gonna.
What do you mean?
It's gonna come back to bite you.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Okay.
So we got a long day ahead of us.
Let's see.
So you'll have to go back and reset the rules to 3.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise you're gonna be in a time match.
In our time match.
Yeah. So, Scotty, tell me about Shulk.
I got a game up. Join it.
Oh, you got one?
You just said it wrong.
Oh, can they switch over? Do you have a game up?
It'll
matter which
yeah. Shulk has been he's like a crazy balanced character that when you start switching around your Monado arts, he becomes this really, really good at one thing, and then you cry when you realize you need some of the other skills that you've just abandoned. He's got 5 Monado arts to choose from. He can up his speed, up his jump, get really defensive and hardy, improve the amount of damage he does.
Should choose a stage.
What do we want to do?
So we both choose a stage, and then it chooses one of the ones we've done. I chose 3D Land. Choose, I don't know, something fun, whatever you want. So any of them?
Yeah, so you really narrowed down my choices for me. Something fun.
And then while you're waiting in this match, you can, or before the match starts, you can wait in training for
kind of get some
other
warm-up
people to
moves
ready
in there.
All right.
So what I'm going to be doing a lot of here is you'll see the different Monado signs showing up behind Shulk as he prepares them.
So what's the yellow one? What is it?
Right now I've got really high defense, but I'm also just dragging all over the place. He's so slow. But it also means I barely go anywhere. And with Ike, you're designed to send me flying.
Right.
Now, it just ran out, so I don't have that anymore. Let's throw a little bit of jump here. You can see now I'm like, you would never be able to catch me in the air if we were having a competition for who could jump the highest. Which is
you sometimes do in Smash Run.
Yeah, you do in Smash Run.
Which I've had several complaints about.
So with Shulk too, because you had run activated, and then you can deactivate that at any time, but it has a cooldown after that.
So
right?
you can see it pops up. Right now I've got it, and then I lose it.
But you double tap your neutral B
to get rid of it again.
To get rid of it. Yeah.
And now it's on cooldown for a while, so I can't run fast, but I can. Or rather, I can't jump high, but now I can run fast.
Right.
You can. If we were racing, you would not be able to catch.
This is why I suck at this guy.
This is
complicated, man.
Seriously, like, it's
Are
not
you taunting
easy.
me?
What?
I think Mike is more my style, man. I've decided I'm a big dumb animal at Smash. And Shulk is just like that's way too much to keep track of.
Ooh.
I'm exactly the same way. I charge in. I can't be thinking about these.
One thing about Shulk is his
Difficult
range.
character to master.
His range is insane on some of these moves.
Yeah, that does appeal to me. Is the problem? I mean, I'll eventually get good at him, but I really haven't gotten good yet.
I really enjoy his air attacks because he just has this wide swath that he swings out with it.
That backslash is just nasty too.
Yeah. That one?
Oh jeez.
What did you switch to right there? What
so
was that?
I threw on defense because I didn't want him to be able to knock me too far away since I had him right on the edge.
Well, your
You're on
downside
the
to
edge,
defense is just really slow,
Super
sluggish.
slow.
Yeah, like this is terrible.
Which
right
is a
here.
great stage to be using that on.
Yeah, it's like let's get rid of that. I don't want that.
What does Buster do again?
So Buster amps the amount of damage I'm doing, but it sacrifices my launching capability.
That's right.
So I can, which is good because I can keep him close. You see how he's not really going anywhere when I do that.
Sure.
Counter it.
Oh, nice. Jeez, the
Look at the
range.
range.
On that,
I know.
man.
Oh, jeez. It's like remember a lot of like Link's sword moves where he'll have a double tap when he uses it. Shulk's forward smash will hit and then hit again, and that second hit is the part that goes way out and punishes people who think they're safe.
He's got that on his jump too, yeah.
Yeah, it'll 1-2.
So are you fast enough to be able to change your art like on the fly based off of what's happening?
Yeah, like I've been knocked off the stage and then change it.
Just to jump?
Jump. Yeah. But Shulk is a bit of a narcissist and sometimes will pose and declare the art that he's decided to use.
So then it doesn't really work.
It's not incredibly great if you're doing it to show off. And
That's pretty dramatic.
He's flying away yelling, "Jump!" as he falls to his death. So, you know.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Too much.
Countering.
You have nothing but disdain for countering.
I do. I'm
countering's an art.
No, listen. I'm also a big dumb animal at this game, and it's a coward's way. Countering is the coward's way.
I'll tell you one thing I've realized though is that on classic at high difficulties, having somebody with a counter in there is really helpful.
Oh no!
Yeah, so you deserve for countering.
Get
in there.
Get over it.
And punch some faces. Don't. Yeah.
This is actually pretty tight.
Oh god. That's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. That felt good. Whoa! Why did I do that?
Why would you do that?
No, he's all right.
Ooh.
I love up
backslash.
You better counter as hard as you can.
He's defensive now, though. It's not going to matter.
Oh, dude, I countered that. Come on. Whoa.
Oh, counter v counter.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
You're done.
Mike wins.
Oh, solid.
Ugh.
Who's next?
Who
do we
We're
got
gonna
back
throw in here.
All right. Yeah. So
let's bring in
JC, you want to do a Palutena?
Yeah, let's bring in Palutena.
You got a mad Palutena, yeah?
JC, come on down.
He's setting it
Over there. Get your mic on. So next up, we're going to take a look at Palutena, and why don't you guys talk a little bit about what she's all about?
Palutena's great. So she's one of the characters that all of her special moves are actually unlocked from the beginning, and she has her specials vary wildly. So she's one of the kind of more custom characters where it's like, her neutral will be one thing, but like you switch it and it's something totally different.
So you never really know what you're going to face. When
Yeah,
you're facing
whereas some of
someone
the
with
other
a
ones are
solid
like
custom.
Yeah, are kind of variations on the same theme. Hers are very different. Let's do this.
Show us what you got.
You ready for this? All right.
You should do it. Why don't you just play default Palutena as opposed to going in and customizing?
Yeah.
We can talk about her other moves, or we can even show her off later in the
Oh, yeah,
customizable
totally. That's a good
section.
point.
But
All right, Pit v Palutena.
Ooh. It can happen. The magic of Smash Brothers.
Smitty's been practicing Pit, man. You got to watch it.
I love Pit. Pit's my main, actually. He is.
You better not. Why would you say that?
I know.
Why
You're just setting yourself up for disaster.
Dude, I'll go easy on you. It's fine. I picked Resetbon Forest because it's a Kid Icarus level.
Okay,
And it
let's
seemed fitting.
fitting.
Wow.
Okay, fitting's good
Going
enough for
the
me.
full
I like
theme
that.
there.
Playing so many characters, and I got to memorize which one was neutral or which one's a regular Palutena because I keep changing.
I think it's
Palutena's
auto.
moves.
It should be auto reticle.
It should be auto reticle,
Yeah,
shield.
Yeah, the reflect shield.
The jump, not the hover. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, warp, and he can give you a second.
GC's already making excuses.
Gentlemen's no
not
excuses here, dude. There's no excuses. Let's just go for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she plays vastly differently depending on how you customize her. So the neutral state Palutena, the one that's basically just right at the beginning when you start playing the game before you customize, has good projectiles with the auto reticle. But it's basically how big would you say that angle is? They have to be ahead of you, right? Yeah. See, that wasn't coming near.
Yeah, and you have to have a clear line of sight. Also, you can't hit through if he's down there and I'm up here.
Yeah,
so
that was the
right.
reason on that. Okay.
Yeah, this will work, but if I'm back here, it probably won't because it doesn't see him directly.
Right.
Wow.
I like how she calls out her moves.
I love that.
Here. And this is one way to play Palutena. Watch. See if you guys can pick it up. Okay.
The up smash with the highest range of anything.
It's so good, but it doesn't make him flinch, though.
So great.
So you have to really kind of mind read. Oh, that's not good.
And that warp. It's a great recovery.
Basically like Zelda's warp, so that you control the angle that you're warping at.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I missed it. So good.
Oh yeah, you've got a counter too. That's right.
That's right, the down B is a counter.
Love those counters.
But I want her toe so bad.
It's my favorite thing.
You're a little salty
You're
about
throwing
those
toes
counters,
out.
man.
There's no honor. It's okay.
Wow, yeah, her side smash too
There you
also
go.
Ooh,
has
nice
really
counter.
good range. Those wings.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Main or something. Somebody's main. What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that
so,
deserves a ton right there.
See what happened.
That was on
Already
stream,
started.
homeboy. I
Already
think
started.
my day is going to be just fine. My day's good.
Oh, jeez.
And you know what's really good for spacing though is pretty nuts. Is just her tilts that are her left, right, like left and right tilts, where she just kind of lets a staff hang out there. It stays out there forever.
Oh, right.
And
This
they
stage is crazy.
eat so much.
Whoa, buddy.
That would actually have been a good time to throw one of these out.
There's no way you
Another
can fall
one.
down a pit again. Impossible.
Go ahead. I got this. Oh, okay, that doesn't.
Wow, that didn't.
Oh,
No,
nice.
Now you're gone.
Is that all you
Double
got?
toe.
Oh!
Still got her with it. I'll let you go with that. Fine.
That's a little
She feels
painful.
really fast to me too.
She is
I think it's the
really
way that
quick.
she doesn't touch the ground when she runs. She basically just glides. Well, he's sort of. Oh man.
Oh, okay. All right.
That has really large collision. I was just like, come on,
aren't
hit it,
you
hit it.
glad you reminded everyone of your main?
Let's do another one of
Before that
those.
happened?
So
So
let me explain.
Yes, please.
Pit is Palutena's servant guy, and it would be
Okay.
subordination.
So you were role playing right there.
Yeah,
That was just
I want an authentic experience.
yeah, but then again, you fell or was it SD self-destruct? You self-destructed like once, or
true.
maybe twice, kind of. So let's
Do one more.
do one more. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, let's do it.
Same place.
No, why don't you switch to a mega stage just so that we don't.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
complicated
So we're
at
gonna
all.
switch to Omega Form, which basically turns it into a themed Final Destination.
So where you want to
I
go?
love the boxing ring for this actually,
Boxing ring. Ooh. Okay.
because it's basically this boxing ring with a bottomless pit beneath it, which in the real boxing match would be kind of cool.
would be awesome.
Yeah,
It would
that
be pretty
actually-
awesome.
Kind of dangerous, but yeah.
A little bit dangerous.
I don't think that is up to code.
I think everybody already knows this is home, but you basically can do the Omega forms of basically any of these stages.
Right.
They all become Final Destination. Yeah, not a lot of crowd right next to the ring there.
So that doesn't have.
All fell to their deaths.
Oh.
Yeah, there used to be a crowd there.
Well, that's right. It doesn't have that much rain.
And her and Rosalina, it actually throws me off when I'm playing against them. The fact that they kind of blip out of existence there during the shield roll,
Yeah.
it kind of messes with me.
Rosalina.
Yeah.
Bill. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have a counter, so it's acceptable.
I really got to watch distance. Can't be. I have to be a little smarter about it.
Yeah, he's going to keep spamming you. The fact that he has a reflect for your auto reticle is kind of a problem. Nice. I love that move. So her forward dash is a shield bash.
She's so fast.
Oh.
Yeah, she really
What
is.
if this works? No? Oh.
Nice.
Oh, Smitty. Redeeming himself.
Oh, jeez.
Keep it up. Spam it. I don't know if we've talked about that very much, but every character now, if you get into just your neutral A, which is basically basic jabs for almost every character, one of the additions in this game is everybody now has sort of an ending shot for that. He always goes into a little combo that has one pop at the end, so it's worth it to keep tapping. Man, you're a little taunter, aren't you? Smitty? I guess I knew that already, but
you got to get in their head.
It's taken this sequence for me to really.
So, Smitty, why have you gone with Pit for your main?
You know, I love the reflect that Pit has. I love how fast he is, and his recovery is almost second to none. I mean, maybe Villager and Rosalina's are pretty great, but I'll see. I just said that, and then ooh.
You don't miss the glide from Brawl? I don't miss it,
No,
frankly.
I don't miss it.
I wouldn't do it very reliably anyways.
It can be hard to control at times. It seems a little more predictable.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
I think it was all that terrain in the last one that was messing with
It messed
Smitty.
me up a little bit.
That's a little bit more predictable. Jeez. I also feel like Pit in this version has better kill moves. One of the things I got frustrated with on Brawl was I feel like I would do tons and tons of damage.
Yes.
But I would never get that really satisfying.
You would never get that pop.
Whoa, look at that range! Oh, did not expect that.
So some of her custom moves also can increase that range. If you really want to just play a range game, you can have Celestial Fireworks, which is another up A for her special.
So does that reflect is a little bit slow? It doesn't seem instantaneous. Do you have to get it right off the?
Yeah, but both Pits and Palutena's, it doesn't. It's not instant. You kind of have to anticipate it.
And they both physically push people, right? I mean, it's not just projectiles.
Right.
So people are nice.
Come on.
Man, it's hanging out there for a while.
Oh, I thought it could
slow me
reflect
down.
that.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Man, she's fast.
You guys are like learning about each other on the fly. Right now.
we are, because I'm.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like you see it starts to get, this is like a way
He
more
keeps
defensive-minded
down
match
smashing.
than the last one.
He keeps down smashing afterwards, and I can't roll into him. I have to stay completely away from him.
He's also bending his arrows really effectively. That's really annoying.
It is really annoying.
Yes, it is.
Oh, come on. One of Pit's specials for his arrows, actually, you can bend it just like, bend it like, I don't know.
Oh, one of the custom
Oh,
bows.
yeah. It's crazy. Like, you can do loops with it.
show that- we'll show that
Tilts
later.
are slow. Nah, it's too slow also. Gotta prep all that.
Oh, you got to finish this right now.
Yep.
He's
Oh. That's one thing about Pit's forward B, his upper dash arm, it'll reflect projectiles, which is super sweet.
and you basically ignore all damage during it, right?
You don't ignore
really?
damage, but
You don't flinch. Though.
Yeah, you
That
don't
was
do it.
rough.
All right.
That was
That's all right. You
rough.
served him in the
A little
first
bit of
one.
redemption.
It was like, oh.
Wasn't reading good. Can't sing too
good
bad.
match.
was-
Good
it was-
match.
All right, so let's
do
get
some
some other players down here. Audrey.
do
Why
it.
don't we get her down here and we'll take a look at another character.
Man, I got to remember to blink during these matches. That's my thing. It's like
It's going to be a long.
we get
day.
some
Super!